What's going on, everybody? It's Leo here with the Cohen Group Northwest, and we've got Max Burridge. It's none other than Max Burridge here in the studio. If you guys watched the weekly market update with Tiffany, there was a segment that Ian Mullen with Caliber was going over what's going to be happening and what that's going to do for a buyer's buying power.
So my average loan amount was $474,000 last year. So that loan today is $395 a month more expensive than it was 1 point in interest ago. And that's a lot. All other things being equal, that is $80,000 in purchasing power that's gone because of increased interest rates.
So Max, you're out there working with buyers and you've been doing this for about 4 years now, right?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
And every year there's all of these different economic variables that you coach your clients on, and you tell them this is what this means, this is what you should, like, what I would recommend to do, but ultimately they make their own decision. What are you, like, with this increase in interest rates and economic change, what are you expecting and what are you telling your clients?
First of all, if it's the right time to buy a house, it's the right time to buy a house, and you should never delay that based on what the market's doing or what it might do. But it is a factor to consider for sure. If you're anticipating buying a home this year and you're worried about rates rising, I think getting on board with your lender right away and knowing what that could look like is a great spot to start. And then just hit the ground running. I mean, connect with your agent, make sure they know what you're looking for, and get out there and find a house. If you've gotten pre-approved and you're out there in the market shopping around and you've got your pre-approval for, say, $700, I would say consider all homes, but shop under your means as well. So that if you find the ideal home and maybe it's $650 and you still have to compete there, you still have the ability to compete and be well within your means.
Love it. So we're looking at economic factors. There are a lot of generalities out there too, right? So we hear inventory is low, interest rates could go up. But, there are some things that are really important to look at on a national scale and something like a macro scale, and then other things that are really important to look at from a micro scale. So it's really important you're getting your information, where you're getting the information from. If you're going to get information like this, who are you going to?
Facebook, Instagram. No, I'm just kidding. I would always recommend connecting with a local lender. Absolutely.
Yeah. And because they're getting rate sheets every day, they're hopefully staying in touch with the news, what's happening in the financial world. So going to having someone like that to guide you on that side of it. But then the translation goes to sitting down with a broker that knows the market, that knows what's happening, list price to sale price on the average home that's similar to what they're looking for. And then projecting a little bit ahead and saying, look, we got to work back from this. You have a timeline. We have to hit your timeline. And you have to be diligent.
Yeah, I would say some things to be really aware of are just being flexible with your expectations and staying in touch with your lender. If you get pre-approved in January and you're shopping, you're seeing rates go up, just keep in touch with them, keep that pre-approval current, keep in touch with them so you know what's going on and you're hearing it from the professional.
Couldn't agree with you more. And I like what you're talking about with flexibility and also, having your expectations set up front, but then also understanding that those can change. And depending on what your financial situation is, you're not always going to get what you want.
Right.
So don't have a beer budget and champagne diet. All of you out there, we're talking to you.
I'm right here.
Oh, you're right there. But yeah, just expectations up front. And then don't be so rigid on your expectations. Those things can change. Your life can change. Your finances can change. What's your final message to everybody out there, that's looking? Besides calling Max, what's.
Final message, I guess, would be not to sound like a broken record, but stay excited about it. It's going to be a fun process, and there's going to be ups and downs along the way, but we're going to find you something that works with your budget. And stay patient and stay connected to your real estate agent and your trusted lender.
And call Max.
And call me or Leo.
Dispatch is out.